Most people think losing belly fat means one of two things. You either have to crush yourself in the gym, or you have to suffer through some strict diet that makes you miserable. I used to think the same thing. Work harder, eat less, push more. But here is the part most people never hear. Your body actually wakes up ready to burn fat. Before you check your phone, before you drink coffee, before you eat breakfast, your body is already in a different state. Insulin is low, stored sugar is lower. Your body is looking for fuel. And one of the easiest places to pull that fuel from is stored fat. The problem is, most people shut this down almost immediately. Not because they are lazy, not because they lack discipline, they just follow normal morning habits. They grab the phone, they stress the brain, they drink coffee too early, they eat the wrong first meal. And just like that, the window starts closing. So the first thing you do after opening your eyes may decide whether your body spends the day burning fat or storing more of it. This is why so many people feel stuck. They are trying. They really are. They walk. They go to the gym. They eat salads. They skip dessert. They buy the healthy foods. But the belly fat still sits there like nothing changed. And after a while, it feels personal. You start thinking, maybe my body is broken. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe I just don't have the right metabolism. But that is not always the real problem. A lot of the time, the problem is timing. Your body has certain windows where fat burning is easier, and the morning is one of the biggest ones. If you miss that window every day, your results can feel painfully slow, even when you are doing a lot of things right. That is the frustrating part. You may be working hard, but working against your body's natural rhythm. Fat loss is not only about effort, it is also about knowing when your body is most ready to respond. While you are sleeping, your body is not doing nothing. It is busy resetting. During the night, insulin slowly drops. That matters because when insulin is high, your body has a harder time releasing stored fat. But when insulin is low, the door starts to open. At the same time, your body uses up some of its stored sugar, called glycogen. Think of glycogen like quick fuel sitting in the tank. After hours without food, that tank is not as full as it was the night before. So when morning comes, your body starts looking for another fuel source. That is when fat becomes more available. Some fat-burning hormones are also more active after sleep, especially in the early morning. This is why that first part of the day is so important. Your body is already leaning toward fat use. You do not have to force it. You just have to avoid shutting it down too early. And once you understand that, your morning routine starts to look very different. Here is what is happening in simple terms. When you wake up, your body is in a pretty rare state. You have not eaten for hours. Insulin is low, stored sugar is lower. So, your body starts looking for fuel. That is when an enzyme called hormone-sensitive lipase becomes important. Think of it like a key. It helps unlock stored fat so your body can use it for energy. Your fat cells begin releasing fuel instead of holding on to it. And this is why the morning matters so much. Your body is not just burning random calories. It may start pulling from deeper fat stores, including the fat around the belly and organs. That is the fat most people struggle with. But this window does not stay open forever. It is sensitive. One wrong move too early can slow it down fast. So the goal is not to force the body. The goal is to stop interrupting what it is already trying to do. One of the worst things you can do first thing in the morning is grab your phone. And most of us do it without even thinking. You open your eyes, reach over, and suddenly your brain is hit with messages, emails, news, bills, drama, and things you did not even need to know yet. Your body does not treat that like harmless information. It treats it like stress. Before your mind is fully awake, your nervous system is already reacting. Cortisol jumps. Your body shifts into protection mode. And when the body feels stressed, it does not want to let go of stored energy. It wants to hold on. That means fat burning can slow down before you even get out of bed. This is why protecting the first few minutes of your morning matters. You are not just avoiding distractions. You are giving your metabolism a calmer start. Coffee is not the enemy. A lot of people love coffee, and there is nothing wrong with that. The problem is drinking it too early. especially on an empty stomach, right after waking up. Your body already has a natural cortisol rise in the morning. That is part of how you wake up. But when you add caffeine on top of that too soon, it can push that stress signal higher. You may feel alert for a little while, but inside, your body may be moving away from fat burning and toward energy protection. That is the part most people miss. They think coffee is helping them get going, and maybe it is in the short term. But if it is the very first thing you put in your body every morning, it may be working against the fat-burning window you just woke up with. A better move is to give your body a little time first. Wake up, drink water, move a bit, then have your coffee. This is where a lot of people lose the fat-burning window without realizing it. They wake up, maybe they feel good, maybe they even go for a short walk, and then breakfast hits. Toast, cereal, bagels, pancakes, orange juice. Even a big bowl of oatmeal can do it for some people. These foods may seem normal, but when carbs come first, insulin rises fast. And insulin has one main message for your body: stop releasing stored fat. Save it for later. So the body switches gears. Instead of using fat for fuel, it starts dealing with the sugar coming in from the meal. That does not mean carbs are evil. They are not. But timing matters. If your first bite of the day is mostly carbs, you can close that morning fat-burning window in just a few minutes. A better move is simple. Start with protein: eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, chicken, turkey, or a protein smoothie. Give your body the signal to stay steady before adding carbs. The best first move is not some brutal workout. You do not need to sprint. You do not need to crush yourself with burpees before breakfast. In fact, going too hard too early can backfire for some people. It can push stress hormones up and make your body feel like it needs to protect energy. What works better is simple movement. A steady 20 to 30-minute walk, fast enough that you feel awake, but slow enough that you can still talk. That pace matters. It tells your body to use energy without panicking. Since you have not eaten yet, your body has less quick sugar available, so it is more likely to pull from stored fat. This is why a morning walk can be so powerful. It is not dramatic. It does not look impressive, but it works with your body instead of fighting it. And the best part is, almost anyone can start. Just put on your shoes, step outside, and move before the day gets loud. Now, let's talk about cold. Not freezing yourself, not doing anything extreme, just a short burst of cold exposure. Your body has something called brown fat. Most people only think of fat as something they want to lose, but brown fat is different. It is more like a little furnace inside the body. Its job is to burn energy and help create heat. When cold touches your skin, your nervous system reacts. One signal that rises is norepinephrine. That signal can help turn brown fat on, and when brown fat turns on, the body uses energy to warm you up. Some of that energy can come from stored fat. This is why a short, cool shower, a cold rinse, or stepping outside into cool air can help support the process. You do not need to suffer. Start with 30 seconds, maybe 60 if you can handle it. The goal is not pain. The goal is a small wake-up signal that tells your metabolism to get moving. Morning sunlight sounds too simple, but it matters more than most people think. When you step outside and let natural light hit your eyes, your brain gets a clear message: the day has started. That helps reset your body clock, and your body clock controls more than sleep. It also affects hunger, energy, blood sugar, and how well your body uses fuel. When your rhythm is lined up, insulin can work better. That means your body may handle food more smoothly later in the day. Morning light also helps support adiponectin, a hormone linked to better fat burning and healthier belly fat levels. You do not need to stare at the sun. Please do not do that. Just go outside for a few minutes. Walk, stand on the porch, get real light on your face. It is a small step, but it helps your metabolism know what time it is. Your first meal matters because it sends a signal. If you start with mostly carbs, your body reacts fast. Insulin goes up, and fat release slows down. Again, carbs are not bad, but putting them first thing in the morning can make it harder to keep that fat-burning window open. Protein works differently. When you start with protein, Your body stays steadier. It gives you fuel without the same blood sugar rush. It also supports glucagon, which helps your body keep using stored energy instead of locking it away. This is why a protein-first breakfast can feel so different. You may feel full longer. You may have fewer cravings. And your energy may not crash so quickly. Simple choices work best. Eggs with avocado, Greek yogurt with a few berries, cottage cheese, turkey slices, chicken from last night's dinner, a protein smoothie with no added sugar. It does not have to be fancy. It just has to give your body the right first message. Stay steady, keep burning, do not panic. So here is the simple morning formula. Do not check your phone right away. Give your brain a calm start before the world starts asking for your attention. Drink some water first. Your body has gone all night without it, and even a little dehydration can make you feel sluggish. Then move. A 20 to 30-minute walk is enough. Keep the pace steady. You should be able to breathe and talk, not fight for your life. After that, add a short cold signal. A cool rinse for 30 to 60 seconds is enough for most people. You are not trying to prove anything. You are just waking up the system. Then get outside and get morning light. Let your body clock know the day has begun. And when you finally eat, start with protein. Not a big pile of sugar. Not just toast and juice. Protein first. That is the whole idea. Fat loss is not always about doing more. Sometimes it is about doing things in the right order. Your body already opens this fat-burning window every morning. Your job is not to destroy it by accident. Protect the first 30 minutes, and you may be surprised how different your body feels over time.